What is up, everyone? My name is Jeffrey with Jealousy Image, and I want to thank you for tuning in. This is the channel solely dedicated to helping good-looking guys like yourself look even better and possibly sharpen up some of those tools. If you like any of this content, please go and hit that like button there at the bottom. If you really like it, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today's episode is brought to you by Matthew Maisel's Vegan Marinade, because it's not marinade unless it's Matthew Maisel Vegan Marinade. In today's episode, I want to specifically be talking about what to wear and what not to wear on that job interview. Opposed to what you may think, yes, it is possible to be too dressed up.
Now the tuxedos seem kind of fucked up.
And too dressed down for a job interview. It is ultimately up to you to do your research on what to consider as too dressed up or not too dressed up. I can't necessarily help you on what to say during the interview, but I can help you look the part, and that's half the battle. Once you've made the decision to go ahead and wear a suit or a tie, some guidelines to follow.
Colors.
You want to wear neutral colors to any kind of interview, that way it's not taking the focus off what you're saying and what you're doing. When you're showing up to an interview wearing a neon pink shirt, I promise you the interviewer is not focusing on what you're saying as much as they're focused on what the hell you have on.
What the hell is that?
It's a fucking vest.
You look like Pinocchio.
Some neutral colors to stick by that are a must if you're building up your wardrobe are the basic colors: black, navy blue, gray, and charcoal. I feel these suits are the best to go with more outfits. For example, the shirt and vest that I have on now, it's a navy blue vest. Light blue I can wear with a black suit, blue suit, or a gray suit. When you're deciding on a shirt and tie to match with that suit, stick with neutral colors. I have some navy blues that are going to bring out the light blue in the shirt, or a good contrast. And there is some light blue in the tie to help bring out the light blue in the shirt. It's not too much to where it's taking your focus off of me, but it is enough to stick out. Styles are constantly changing. Another big tip on wearing a suit is fit. You make sure it fits correctly, because if you go in there wearing your dad's suit, you're gonna look like an idiot. You want that suit to be form-fitting, but not too tight to where it looks like you can't breathe, because again, that's gonna take the focus off what you're doing. When choosing a suit and tie, make sure that the shirt color, tie, and pants are flowing together. Different wardrobes are going to call for different types of shoes, so make sure you're matching correctly. With a suit, I usually like to wear a double monk strap or any of these. Moving on to less dressed up. Dressing down doesn't necessarily mean to wear board shorts and a t-shirt or tank top. Dressing down is going to be something that I consider either khakis and polos or a button-up shirt, khakis or chinos. When choosing a polo, make sure it is, again, a neutral color. You don't want to wear anything that's popping out too much. You don't want to wear anything too tight or with too many patterns and designs on them. Stay away from the brighter colors. The fit is huge on this. If you're going for a job interview at a gym, something a little more snug, showing off your guns, that might be better. But in general, if you're going on to basic dress down interview, you don't want to wear anything too tight.
That guy in a little coat.
And that's going to take the focus off what's going on with you. Plus, you want to be comfortable and relaxed while you're going through that interview. Shoes, depending on the interview, I would stay away from tennis shoes in general, just because it throws off the vibe and that professionalism that you're going for. I do have in the link below a little color palette that you can follow as far as what your shade of skin type is, to help with seeing what colors go best for your skin type. The reason I chose to do a video on what to wear for an interview was from a piece of fan mail that I received, which I'd like to read now, if that's okay. I don't really care if you care or not. This DM actually was from Johnny V, we'll call him. Dear Jeffrey, I really like the videos you posted. Please keep it up. It is very helpful and insightful. The reason I'm writing to you is because I have a job interview coming up. My question is to you. I will be interviewing in front of my CEO and vice president of company, so I do want to look my best. I don't have much in my closet. The polos and khakis that I do have don't fit me well. What are your suggestions? Thank you. Johnny V. Well, Johnny V, again, congratulations on that job interview. My first question to you would be, how many suits, or if you have any suits? If you do, what colors and how do they fit? If that is all non-existent to you, then my next suggestion would be definitely wear a suit. It sounds like this is a pretty big promotion for you. They already know who you are, but you always want to keep on impressing. I would suggest to go to an off-the-rack suit store, depending on when the interview is. If you do have the extra money to go spend on a made-to-measure suit, I would definitely go do that. If not, an off-the-rack suit is just as good. Go through them, explain to them what you're looking to do. Again, I would stick with a neutral color. So I would suggest a light gray or even a charcoal gray to go with. That way you can mix and match with different colors, different hues, and it's not too bold. On top of that, make sure your shoes are clean and on point. Other than that, John, I would appreciate a reach out once you have that interview. Let me know how it went. I want to thank you for tuning in. Again, this is just a quick episode on what to wear for that interview. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them below in that comment box. Again, my name is Jeffrey with Jealousy Image. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing you soon.